Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and work day 2 here, cutting out pieces for the roof. This is probably the more difficult part out of everything. We're going to have one 8-inch by 8-inch square for the roof base. We need two 8-foot by 4.2 inches. I know it's a decimal. My rulers are decimal, as long as I'm going to write the decimal on them. And then I need a truss that is 8 inches, roughly 1 inch tall. Not roughly, but should be. So I'm going to go ahead and look at my cardboard. I'm going to find the straightest edge out of everything. This straightest edge might be this side over here. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I have 8 inches marked up here. So I'm going to just use marker because it'll be easier for us to see. It's got to be 8 inches. I'm going to move my ruler down a little bit. I'm going to make it 8 inches. I'm going to scoot my ruler down a little bit more. I'm going to make it 8 inches. I'm going to continue to scoot it down a little bit more and make it 8 inches. And now I am going to connect. I'm going to start 0 up here. I know it's hard to see. 0, and I'm going to make it all the way to 8 inches. So there's one side. This should be, if I did it correctly, should be 8 inches, which it is. So now I have my 8-inch little piece here. This is going to be the roof base. The roof base is 8 inches by 8 inches. The roof shingles are 8 inches by 4.2. So I already know that this is 8 inches over here. This is already 8 inches. So I'm going to pin 0 just on the outside of the line because I'm going to cut on the line. And 4.1.2, make a mark. 4.2, 4.2, and then just here at the bottom, 4.2. I'll go ahead and just draw that line while I'm here. There are so many different ways to draw it out, but there you go. This is roof shingle. Now I'm going to come over here. I could probably use this end over here. 4 point. So this is going to be 8 inches. Or I could just cut it out, see how it goes. See here. 4.2. 4.2. 4.2. 4.2. Measure from sort of this line here because it should be straight. 8 inches, which would make it right here. So I'll connect these right here. From this line right here, I guess I should probably mark 4.2. There we go. Now I have, this is another roof shingle. The hardest one is going to be the roof truss. So it's going to be 8 inches. I already know that this up here is 8 inches because I drew it. I'm going to find where 4 inches are. I'm going to make a dot. So this right here is the middle because it's 8 inches. If this is the middle, I need to go up 1 inch. So right now, this right here is 8 inches. Here's 1 inch. And now I'm just going to carefully draw in the hypotenuse. And there we go. I drew in the hypotenuse. Hopefully that will work. I might have some room over here to fit my other one, because I think from here to here, this is 8 inches, which it is. It's a little long. There we go. I can make sort of right here. This is it. Here's 4 inches. That's the mid. I drew my 1 inch right angle. And now we're just going to connect the hypotenuse. And there we go. We have all the pieces that we kind of had to do for the top here. We have the roof base. We have a roof shingle, and then we have our 2 roof trusses. So now we got to carefully cut on the lines, or just cut on the outside of the lines ever so slightly, but do your best to make it a pretty quality cut. Let's get her done.